Hello and welcome to this Resilient Spirit Journal Jumpstart. I'm Laura Ellie Hudson, founder of Resilient Spirit, where I work with creatives and change makers and people who want to cultivate spiritual resilience to navigate change. So that's a lot of different kinds of folks. And I do private and group spiritual companionship and also some story coaching. And my clients use that to deepen their connection with their inner wisdom, other people, the earth, and the transcendent, however they understand that. And they do that so they can activate their creative power and enjoy everyday peace while playing their unique part in changing the world. So this is a journal jumpstart. It's a 15-minute meditation and writing practice for you to pause, reconnect with your body, mind, and spirit, and allow yourself to express your authentic voice and soul wisdom out and get it out from inside and onto a page in writing. And so we're using writing as a practice of resilience. If you're also a writer, this is just a great way to get yourself to the page and get yourself writing. So we'll have 5 minutes of meditation and 10 minutes of writing. And if you haven't already, I invite you to get your writing materials, have them ready, and find a comfortable position, seated or standing. And let's begin. So today's meditation is just an opportunity for you to experience just breathing and the simple pleasure of just being alive in this moment. So take some deep breaths to get started. Deep cleansing breaths. Just fill up all the way with your belly and your diaphragm, and then let it all out. And I like to do it in a big whoosh. So, and then go ahead and breathe in again. Another great big filling breath. Fill all the way to the top of how far you can fill, and then let it all out. And just keep breathing and feel your body fill with air on the inhale and release on the exhale. And as you release, just let tensions of the day thus far go. You might roll your neck a little bit, roll your shoulders a little bit, and just settle your feet on the floor. Or in a whatever the comfortable position that you're in, and just continue to breathe. And as you notice your feet on the floor, feel how they are connecting or not, and imagine the earth beneath you holding you up, steady and sturdy underneath you, supporting you. Feel your seat, how your sit bones connect with the surface underneath you. And see if you can allow your spine to lengthen kind of upwards. So just imagine it lengthening upwards from your pelvis to the crown of your head, and imagine that steady line of energy that's connecting all of those vertebrae all the way from your crown of your head to your pelvis and back again. And just allow yourself to be aware of your breath. Let it smooth out as it fills your belly, your diaphragm, your lungs. And then release it, lungs, diaphragm, belly, once again. And all around you, there is the symphony of now happening. So you can allow yourself to notice that as you continue breathing. And if your mind wanders or gets attached to something, and it probably will, just allow yourself to notice that it has wandered and allow yourself to return to your inner awareness and your breath. And you might say inside yourself the word thinking, when you notice your mind has wandered, or you might say to yourself, breathing, to call your attention back to the breath. So with all of that, let's just breathe with silence. Just every time you inhale and exhale, feel another kind of layer of any tension just rolling off of you, letting it go, returning to the present, to the inhale and the exhale. Now I invite you to continue breathing as you listen to a poem. And just as a little intro to the poem, for many of us in all the different kinds of spiritual traditions that are out there, this time of year has a character of sort of waiting and preparation. You might be waiting for the turning of seasons at the solstice, or in my religious tradition, it's the season of Advent, and we were preparing our houses and our hearts and our lives for Christmas. But whatever your traditions are this time of year, I just invite you to let this poem open your imagination. And you might want to jot down any lines or phrases that resonate for you as you listen, and they can be entry points for your writing. So this poem is called Making the House Ready for the Lord by Mary Oliver, lovely poet, from her book, which is called Thirst. And if the word Lord is uncomfortable for you in any way, just, try to substitute it with a word that connects with what you understand to be the transcendent in your life. So let us listen to this poem. Dear Lord, I have swept and I have washed, but still nothing is as shining as it should be for you. Under the sink, for example, is an uproar of mice. It is the season of their many children. What shall I do? And under the eaves and through the walls, the squirrels have gnawed their ragged entrances. But it is the season when they need shelter. So what shall I do? And the raccoon limps into the kitchen and opens the cupboard while the dog snores. The cat hugs the pillow. What shall I do? Beautiful is the new snow falling, the yard and the fox who is staring boldly up the path to the door. And still I believe you will come, Lord. You will, when I speak to the fox, the sparrow, the lost dog, the shivering sea goose. Know that I am really speaking to you whenever I say, as I do all morning and afternoon, come in, come in. So there are a number of writing invitations in this poem, and as always, I invite you to take what resonates for you and leave behind what doesn't, or pick it up another time. And so some questions to contemplate might be, what do you wait for in this season? And how do you make ready to receive it? Also, this poem is set up as a prayer. And so, whatever your spiritual tradition is, maybe you want to consider writing it in the form of a prayer. And then this poem is about making a house ready and inviting someone in. So, who or what might you want to invite into your home or your life? And how would you like to offer hospitality? And if you get stuck, try starting a sentence with the repeated phrase from the poem, which is, "What shall I do?" The poet keeps asking. And just start with that and fill the blank with whatever comes. And then, as always, here are a few words to play with: door, squirrels, pillow, shivering, speak, and kitchen. And so we'll have 10 minutes to write. And I always like to say, first thought, best thought. So it just allow whatever comes first to get you started writing. And continually be breathing and remembering your body needs you to breathe in and out as you write. If you're writing by hand, I invite you to keep your hand moving across the page. And if you're typing, just allow yourself to let your fingers flow. Just let the words emerge as they will, and trust that whatever words or phrases you're being given are good enough. And let yourself play on the page. Remember to breathe. And when you need to, just pause and reconnect with your heart, with your body, with your own presence. If you get stuck, just come back and start somewhere new. Or repeat a phrase that you just got stuck on and see if repeating it triggers something to help you keep going. We have about 1 more minute. 1 more minute in this practice. So allow yourself to come to the end of a phrase or a line for now, and know that you can come back and rework it or add more to it later, or just let it be what it is and allow it to give yourself joy that you took the time to let these ideas and these words out. And now we've come to the end of our practice today, and I thank you for taking this time with me, and may you be well, and I hope to meet you again next time. Go in peace.